What's going on, everybody? Rogue here, coming at you with episode 40 of Hunter x Hunter. I'm going to keep this pre-discussion short because I just watched the last episode and I really want to know what Kurapika's powers are. So, in the last episode, we got to see a little bit more about what Kurapika's category of nen is, and he is a conjurer. And so his plan was to conjure chains, which he did. His hand has all these chains fucking running down it or up it, or I don't know, depending on how you look at it. But yeah, he ended up conjuring chains, I'm pretty sure, on his fingers running down his arm. And I'm dying to see how the fuck that shit works. So I really want to fucking get into this. We got introduced to a few more characters in the show. Like, we got the little guy who reads heartbeats. We got the girl who can kiss people and then they become a slave. We got the guy who was writing poems on the roof. And then I'm pretty sure we also got that dude with all the dogs around him. All these people are applying for the same job that Kurapika applied for. And they have to try and get one of the items that's on that list of items that this organization gave to them. And they also have to leave that mansion alive. So those are the two conditions to, I think, being hired for the job, or at least making it to the next part of the job interview process. I don't know how the fuck it works. But yeah, let's get right into it. Hopefully this episode starts off exactly where the last one ended, with all the ninjas crashing into the fucking room, and everyone's fucking ready to fight. So let's get it going here. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, yeah. And I want to see all these silhouettes. So, going on the left. Who the fuck is that on the right? Transmuter. Killua and Hisoka. Conjurer. So, definitely Kurapika there. And who the fuck is that on the left? Emitter. Leorio's on the left. No idea who the fuck is on. Who are these people? Yo, the left one was Illumi there. Nah, I don't know who the fuck these people are either. Huh. I don't know who the person beside Illumi was, but that silhouette, like, looked really similar to Kurapika still. Like, I'm not totally convinced that that isn't Kurapika. Unless, oh, yo, maybe it's someone else from his clan. Maybe he's not the last one. Ooh, that would be fucking sick, yo. That would be so fucking dope. Man, this show is so hype. My god. It's late as shit. I'm definitely gonna have to call it after this episode. This is just fucking tragic, man. I love how insightful Kurapika is. Like, he's able to read the situation so fucking well. Nen users unite? What's the question mark for? Ugh. Ninjas! Dowsing chain? How the fuck is he gonna use a dowsing chain? Oh my god! Butler's dead? No way! No way! Dude, that is fucking dope! Dude! Kurapika, you fucking monster! Oh, and he's so agile. Knock these fucking bitches out, man! Where did these people come from? Haha! Chill on the chandelier. Ooh, enhancer. No, he's not even using his Nen? What the fuck is going on? Like, those guys are just swinging at... Are these puppets? They're totally Nen puppets? Man, Kurapika's too fucking good. Yeah. Total puppets. Ah. So distance plays a factor in that. That reminds me of Killua in that one scene. He's a conjurer, though. It was a mistake. Is it gonna start twirling? If there's a fake? Ah. I have one of these actually. I love it. A pendulum. Mine spins though. Mine doesn't rock back and forth. That's dazzling. There it is. There's a pendulum. Oh, damn! They're working together. Yeah. I like this guy's ability the most, I think. A melody of a lyre. It's a girl? What? Whoa, that's fucking dope. Holy shit, he doesn't have to punch them? And you? Be honest. Be honest. Don't fucking burn. I like these guys. This guy's dope. I guess he's not an enhancer, because that's a fucking whack ability. Squala. Manipulator skills. Called it. It's slave time. That is just inappropriate, man. Why's he gotta be black? Not cool. Not cool! Not cool. Please step on me more. Dog trainer called it. On the dogs. Oh shit. Wow, they completely dominated this challenge. They're a good team. Basho. Conjurer. Melody. I didn't catch the girl's name. I like you, Melody. I refuse. They're very promising. Then him. Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that? Something is fishy. Not good. Oh, I'm getting chills. The fuck? I know who this is! Those action figures. Greed Island. That's the game. He's gonna try and make the game again? 50 billion? Oh, God. Oh, yes. Yes. Back to Gon and Killua. This is the slowest amount of travel time they've had. September 1st in York New City. Oh, that is so cool. Killua, you just keep getting cooler and cooler. No, this isn't the end, is it? Fuck! It looks like next episode we're getting back to Gon and Killua, though. Which is always good, man. Kurapika's shit was dope, too, though. Like, that was fucking sick. What's going on, everybody? Rogue here, and that was episode 40 of Hunter x Hunter. It is wicked late right now, and I feel like a lot of the details of the episode went, like, right over my head. And so I apologize for that, but I feel like I caught the majority of the shit that happened. It's just some of the conversation I wasn't really paying too much attention for, and so I apologize for that. But if there's anything that I miss, I'll ask you guys, and you guys can let me know in the comments down below. That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Anyways, let's get straight to this breakdown here. The episode started off exactly where the last one ended, where the ninjas were barging into the room, and the ninjas actually turned out to be Nen puppets, and Kurapika figured that out pretty much immediately. He jumped onto the second floor, and then noticed two puppets that appeared right behind him, and then he jumped onto the balcony, and those puppets were just at the edge of the balcony, just randomly fucking swinging their swords. And so they weren't even, like, trying to get to Kurapika. They were just, I don't know, following, like, the most basic of orders. And I think the order was attack your nearby enemy or some shit like that. And so once Kurapika got an overhead view of the situation, he saw that there was that one guy who was just trying to blend in with the crowd, but none of the puppets were actually trying to attack him. And he just jumped behind him, put a knife to his throat, and he's like, I'll give you to the count of 3 to fucking call this shit off. And the guy's like, okay, chill. That's it, okay? And so he turned off the puppets, and yeah, like that problem was solved immediately. But then he mentioned that, I'm sure the 4 of you can make it to the end. And there were 5 of them. And so Kurapika comes out here with a fucking like pendulum that he uses to douse everyone to see if there's any liars among them. And then there was that one guy, the manipulator with all the dogs, that gets called out. And Melody, the girl, the girl who can read heartbeats, confirms that Kurapika is telling the truth and that person's heart rate sped up really rapidly instead of gradually, which indicates that person was lying. And then that guy that I thought was an enhancer wrote a poem down, and I guess like whatever he writes down, it happens? I don't know. I think he said he was a conjurer though, and so I don't think he's an enhancer. So that's fucking like that. What? Huh? And so fucking I'm all over the place here. God damn it. And so that guy wrote down like anyone I ask a question to has to tell me the truth or else they'll burn in flames or some shit like that. And so he asked everyone if they were a traitor, and the guy with the dogs and that puppet guy said that they were working for the organization. And so nobody ended up burning, but they found the 2 people who were the inside men. But then the girl fucking came in and enslaved that dude and made him tell them like what his abilities were, that he was a manipulator and that he was manipulating the dogs. And then she told him to undo the manipulator spell or however the fuck that shit works. And so the dogs were no longer on guard. And yeah, they were able to just walk out of that fucking mansion, no problem. And so that was fucking sick. And I totally forgot to mention this, but when those ninjas first came in, a few of them had guns, and they were shooting at Kurapika, and he just spun his fucking chain around, and the bullets got stuck in the chains. Like, he caught all the fucking bullets. That's fucking crazy, man. Like, oh my god, Kurapika, you're so fucking badass. I love that shit. Jesus. Anyways, back to it. When they were leaving the mansion, the guy who writes the poems, I'm pretty sure his name is Basho, and he mentioned that he was a conjurer. Melody mentioned her name, but she didn't say what her category of Nen was. But she did say that you'll find out soon enough or some shit like that. And then the girl, I feel like I was talking over when Basho explained his shit. I feel like I was talking over the girl, and so I didn't catch her name, and I didn't catch if she mentioned what Nen category she was. So if you guys could let me know down below whatever the fuck she mentioned, that would be fantastic. And then Kurapika didn't mention shit. Like, he said fucking nothing. Melody asked for his name, and he was like, no, I'm not giving you my name. There's no guarantee we're even working together. So, man, he's so cold right now. And I understand. Like, he just saw a picture of his fucking brethren's eyeballs. So that's fucking, that'll do things to someone, man. That'll fuck you up. But I do remember that one guy with the Nen puppets saw Kurapika's chains, and he said, oh, so you must be a manipulator then. And so is Kurapika trying to like fool them into, like, I guess a conjurer, I think, can just conjure your, like, I think they mentioned with the sword, he can just conjure the sword right then and there. And so Kurapika is always showing his chains. And so is he trying to make it seem like he's a manipulator when he's actually a conjurer? Like, cause like that would give him an advantage, right? Because if you don't know the person's Nen category, then you can't accurately like figure out how to fight them properly. And so, especially since Kurapika is a situational fighter, like his teacher mentioned, then it would be to his benefit to try and make it harder for your enemy to anticipate what situation you would do best in. And so I think he is just trying to play it off, because he said nothing. When that guy said, like, oh, so you're a manipulator then, he said nothing. And so he didn't confirm, he didn't deny, he kind of just like, oh, you didn't even say anything, like, fuck, like, you don't matter. And so he's not fucking letting on, like, maybe he is he both? Is, like, I don't understand. I feel like it's just a ploy to make it harder for people to understand his tactics. And so, I don't know. That whole situational fighter comes into my head, and I feel like that's the whole reason he's doing this, is to make it harder for people to anticipate his moves. So, that's pretty dope. I super dig that. Kurapika is a very well thought out character. He is so fucking smart and analytical, and it would totally be like him to pull something like this. And so, I love it. I fucking love it. Oh, this episode did not disappoint. It was fucking dope. At the end of the episode, we got to see Killua's brother. I guess he's trying to recreate Greed Island with that memory card. And he sent Killua and Gon the website address to that hunter-only website. And, like, they did that exchange via Hawk, which is fucking badass. Like, that is so fucking cool. Like, Killua's like, and then the Hawk just lands right there. Like, what? That's fucking so dope. Oh my god. This show is dope, man. This show is so fucking good. It does look like next episode, Gon and Killua will arrive at Yorknew. They saw, like, the land at the end of this episode. So, I'm assuming next episode they'll get to the city, unless they have to, like, travel way inland. But I don't know. New York is, like, on the coast, so I'm assuming this place is on the coast too. I don't know. I'm thinking they'll get to the city though next episode. If not at the start of the episode, at the end of the episode. So I don't really have any predictions. I think there's 2 weeks until September 1st. We might actually see Leorio next episode, because we've seen Kurapika, and now we've seen Killua and Gon, and so I would love to see what Leorio's been up to. But either way, I'm sure he'll still appear there. Like, I don't think he would say he would be there on September 1st and then just not show up. So I'm still expecting to see him there on September 1st. So maybe we'll get a few episodes with just Gon and Killua, and then we'll see Leorio and Kurapika show up. Either way, however this works, it's going to be fucking hype just having the gang back together again. That's going to be so dope. It does seem like Kurapika has gotten considerably more darker. Like, his character is just a lot, he's not as, like, upbeat now. Like, it's really apparent that, like, the weight of his situation is really upon him now. Like, he is on his own. He just saw that there are people out there that are looking for his family's eyeballs to collect them. And so, like, there are some dark people in the world, and I feel like that's really affecting him. And so I hope that Gon and Killua and Leorio, like, notice this in him and they try to, like, help him out, because it's just sad, man. His story is definitely the fucking saddest, and I don't think it's gonna have any kind of a happy ending. And so I really hope they're, like, there for him. I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna end it here, everyone. If you guys like this reaction, if you want to catch the rest of my Hunter x Hunter or Attack on Titan reactions whenever I start recording those, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and if you want to get access to these videos before they're dropped on YouTube, head over to my Patreon. The link is in the description down below, and become a patron of mine. I would love you forever. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace!